What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor, and I'm about to take your taste buds on a culinary journey. Now, to a lot of you out there, I know you've heard What's Cooking Neighbor before because Ed McGuire used to do this, and I used to be on the other side of this, on the other side of the camera shooting him, but now I get to host the show, and it's like a dream come true to me because I used to watch this show religiously, and now I get to be a part of it. Now, it's cold outside, it's snowing, and you want comfort food. What do you like? Chili? Well, we're gonna do chili, but we're gonna put a little twist on it. White chicken chili. Now, there's several different ways you can do this. You can have ground chicken, or you can go get chicken breast or chicken thighs. I'm a dark meat lover, and a lot of people like white meat. So what do? I get a rotisserie chicken, because rotisserie chicken is flavorful, it's delicious, and the white meat and the dark meat, and it's all delicious, and it all comes together. Now, simply what we're gonna do is pull the meat off this rotisserie chicken, and it saves you from going out and buying chicken and having to cook it, and it's a lot cheaper, and it's a lot more delicious. So all we're gonna do is pull the meat off this chicken, and we're gonna cut it off, and it's so much more delicious and so much more flavorful than going out and buying a chicken breast or where you have to cook the chicken. Now, we're gonna pull the skin off this, and of course, me being me, I'm gonna nibble on this skin because it's the most flavorful part. And if you have to, get your trusty knife and just simply cut that breast off right there. Awesome. We have dark meat, we have white meat, and everybody's happy. Just take the dark meat and the white meat, and what we're going to do right now is simply dice it up. It doesn't have to be special, it doesn't have to be unique, or the French would have everything out in cubes or whatever. What we're going to do is just simply a rough dice on this chicken. And get our skin out of the way and get all our meat. Rotisserie chicken is so much more delicious simply because it's slow cooked and it's just rotisserates in its own juices. Now, while you're doing this, also, over here, I have a pot going right now of hot water, and it's boiling. First, what we're gonna do is put a little salt in it. Whenever boiling your noodles, you want your water to be sort of like the sea. As really salty as possible. Now while our water is salted, now just pour your noodles in. And you want your noodles to be al dente. You don't really want them to cook fully all the way where it's really mushy, and you don't want it to be hard. So what you want is al dente, and al dente is really a simple word that means almost cooked but not fully cooked through. So we got that going. And I'm gonna give my hands a quick wash. Now we're gonna get this on a medium heat, and we have here some extra virgin olive oil, about a teaspoon of oil going there. And while that's heating up, we're gonna turn our attention back to our chicken over here. And if you have the skin in it, trust me, leave it in. So delicious. It adds flavor to everything. And while that's going, we got our noodles going. And that's heating up. We're gonna add our chicken into that now. I'm gonna give my cutting board a quick wash off because I only have one. Ideally, you have 2 or 3 or whatever. Give it a quick wipe off. Now, let's go to our veggies. This is totally up to you. Whatever you want to put in your white chicken chili is totally up to you. I got sweet peppers here. I got a red, I got an orange. And I'm gonna dice this up real quick, and we're gonna add that to our chicken. If you got a little seeds, don't worry about it. This is really not a hot pepper. Keep your fingers out of the way. What you want to do is tuck your fingers like this and hold your knife as such. And another good thing about using the rotisserie chicken, you don't have to worry about the food police coming in and saying you're using a knife with raw food and contaminating. The chicken's already cooked, so you don't have to worry about that. Give it a quick dice. Again, nothing special. Just a quick rough chop. And we're going to go start with our peppers because our pepper takes longer to cook than our other veggies. So we want to get that in the pot quicker than, say, the onions and the garlic. Here we go. Again, just a rough chop of our peppers. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Now, let's go over here, and we're going to dump this with our chicken. And of course, we want to season as we go. I got some ground pepper right here. And this is pink salt. Of course, you can use any kind of salt, kosher salt, table salt, whatever you like. Give us a quick stir. And for me, I use red peppers and orange peppers simply because it's the color contrast. I like to have different colors and it adds a different flavor to it also. We're going to cut this down to about a medium heat. And our noodles are going good. When this gets al dente, we're going to drain it. We're going to set it aside. Now, like anything, when it comes to chili, people either you use noodles or you don't use. Me, myself, I love pasta with my chili. It doesn't matter if it's regular chili or not regular chili, or white chicken chili, I'm going to use noodles in my chili. A lot of people don't. It's your preference. It's whatever you like. There's no wrong answer here. Now, we're going to cut up our onion here. And when you cut up your onion, we want to slice it from tip to tip. Never slice your onion like this. Always from tip to tip like this. I'm going to show you why right now. Simply, we do that because now, set this aside. Then when you do that, it's holding on. Now you want a nice little dice. It's really easy to do. And the onion holds together. Slice it like this. And now we're going to have perfectly little diced up onions, and it stayed together. Just give it a rough chop. Again, nothing fancy. We're not in France. And we're going to add this to our chicken too. Season as you go. A little salt. A little ground pepper. Now we just want to sweat these vegetables. We don't want them to cook. We don't want them to brown. We just want them to get translucent. It's already starting to smell unbelievable in here. And you can already see the different color contrasts going on right now. The red pepper, the orange pepper, the red onions. Now, garlic. We're going to add some garlic into this. Now, you want to put the garlic in last because garlic burns really quick. And when garlic burns, it's really bitter, so you don't really want burnt garlic in your dish. So here we go. Now, garlic is one of those things that you either love it or you don't love it. So this is optional, of course. I'm a big garlic fan, so this is the quick and easiest way to peel a garlic clove. Set it down, set your knife on top of it, and smash it. And the paper comes right off of it. And it's already smashed up, so it really doesn't take a lot to chop it up. Now, again, quick rough chop, nothing fancy. Keep your fingers out of the way. And you can add as much or as less as you want. And we're going to take our garlic over here, and we're going to add that to our dish as well. Give us a quick stir. Now, our pasta, there's only one way to tell if your pasta is done. It's simply, you got to try it. If I can get one of them out without falling back in. Of course, it's not as easy as it would seem. perfect. Now what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna go to break, and when I come back, we're gonna drain our pasta, we're gonna put it all together, and you're gonna see white chicken chili. It's unbelievably delicious. We'll be right back.
Campbellsville Baptist Church, a church where all ages grow in the love of God. From children and youth worship to sports ministry and mission outreach, Campbellsville Baptist Church shares the love of God both in and outside of the sanctuary. Join us for worship on Sunday mornings at 9 and small group Bible study at 10:30. That's Campbellsville Baptist Church, the people of God sharing God's love because God's love changes the world.
Bank and Trust Company serves the Taylor County area with 3 convenient locations. Our online and mobile options can make your banking experience even easier, with features such as digital wallet, Touch ID login with our mobile app, and online deposit. Mobile banking also gives you the online control of your Citizens Bank debit card. Along with our banking locations, we also offer a no-charge ATM in the Student Commons on the campus of Campbellsville University. Citizens Bank and Trust in Campbellsville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
Whether you're 2 or 102, the Tigerville Grill has something for you. Take advantage of the Build Your Own Burger menu. In the mood for something small? Choose one of the many delicious slider options. Call ahead and use our fast and easy drive-thru. Oh, that cool freestyle fountain drink machine? We've still got it. The Tigerville Grill, located at 314 North Columbia Avenue and open to the public 11 to 8 daily.
What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor, and we're cooking white chicken chili. Now, I drained my noodles. The pot is going good with all our chicken and all our veggies in there. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add our Greater Northern beans. Now, what you wanna do is go back here, and we're gonna drain them, and we're gonna rinse them off, guys. Rinse off your beans, and then we're just gonna add that. Make sure all the liquid is gone. And we're gonna bring this right up here, and we're gonna add our beans. Now, in regular chili, you use chili beans. In white chicken chili, I love to use white beans, and the beans for me is the Greater Northern beans. And of course, we're gonna season those too, because we love to season as we go. Always season as you go. It gives another layer of flavor and deliciousness. Get this going, get the beans incorporated with our chicken and our onions and our garlic and our peppers. Now, we're gonna add seasoned diced tomatoes in a sauce. We're gonna add our whole can of those. Get rid of that. Spin this around with the rest of our ingredients. Let everything marry together. Let everything come together. And they're having a good time in there. Everyone's getting to know each other. And it smells delicious. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add chicken broth. Now, whatever you're cooking, when it comes to broth, if you're cooking beef, use beef broth. If you're cooking turkey, use the turkey broth. If you're using chicken, use the chicken broth, because that goes with whatever is in your dish, and it's better, and it makes it more delicious. We're gonna add about a cup and a half of chicken broth in there. And we're gonna bring this back up to a boil. And once it starts to boil, we're gonna slow it down and let it all simmer. And everything is coming together now. Our noodles are done. It's just waiting to be paired with something delicious, and that's exactly what we're going to do, guys. But we got a special ingredient that we have to use. When cooking white chicken chili, make it easy. Go to your grocery store and get your white chicken chili packet. Now this is gonna make it so delicious. It has all the ingredients. You don't have to do anything but add this in your chicken. It's gonna be delicious, but I kick it up a notch with a little heavy cream. Now, it's starting to come to a boil. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add our secret ingredients. It's really not a secret. We'll just keep it to ourselves. The white chicken chili. There we go. We're gonna stir this in. It adds another flavor, another layer of flavor. We got our beans in there, the onions, the tomatoes, the garlic, everything is going. Everything's having a good time in the pool right now. And our chicken is already a rotisserie and it's starting to shred up in there. Now we're gonna add our heavy cream. This is total optional, of course. You can leave it just like this, and a lot of people do, but I like to add a little heavy cream in it to make it just a little bit more of my own, if you will. Now, you can see right now, it turns the whole color is more of a whitish pink now. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Everybody's in the pool now. Everybody's having a good time. And everybody's getting to know each other. We're gonna add a little more ground pepper and a little more of this pink salt. Season as you go. Always season as you go. Oh, that's unbelievable. Look at this. And don't spill it everywhere. Of course, that's what I do. All right, guys, it's total optional. Habanero peppers. And cilantro. Cilantro is one of those things that people either love or don't like. Myself, I absolutely love cilantro. Give it a quick dice. Rough chop. And set it aside. Now this is the part where you make your white chicken chili your own. Add, delete, do whatever you like to make it your own. Then we have some jalapeno peppers, we have cilantro, and we're gonna add a little Kobe Jack cheese to this and a little sour cream. Let's turn our attention back over here. Everything is coming together, everything is getting to know one another. The beans, the peppers, the onions, the garlic, the rotisserie chicken. A lot of people use chicken breast in this. I myself, I'm a dark meat lover, simply because dark meat, the blood is going through, the oxygen is going through, it's being used more, it's getting tenderized, it's getting flavorful, whereas white meat, it doesn't get used as much, it just sit there, it's just sort of bland, it's like a canvas that you have to do a lot with to make it great. So I go straight to the dark meat where it's being used and it's already flavorful, it's already delicious, and all you have to do is cook it. It's great, it's unbelievable, but that's just me. Whereas my family, they're white meat. So there you go. But the rotisserie, where it's being cooked, is in its juices, it's being flavored with its own deliciousness. It's unbelievable. So I will go over to, plus it's cheaper. You don't have to go buy a big chicken breast or whatever, a whole chicken, and pay a lot for it. You get your rotisserie, it's $4. Cut it up, shred it up, and put it in your pot. It's unbelievable. Spaghetti noodles are good to go. We're gonna add just a little bit more pepper to this because I'm a pepper freak. A little more salt. All right, everything is good to go. We're almost done. We're almost at home. Right now, we're about to plate it up, fix it up, do what you like. Let's go find some bowls. Let's just use the plate, guys. Here we go. Let's make some room here. Now, again, I am one of those people who loves noodles in their chili. A lot of people don't. If you don't, this is good as it goes. You just get a bowl, you put that in the bowl, and you fix it up how you like. For me, I gotta have noodles. Gotta have pasta. Try not to make a mess when you do this. There we go, pasta's down. Now our white chicken chili. Simply just spoon this over top of your pasta. Look at this. The colors are unbelievable. Now, it's time to make it your own. For me, I'm going in with the cheese first. Because the cheese is gonna melt over top of this. Look at this. Now, the peppers, of course, again, this is optional. A lot of people don't. You don't have to. Now, sour cream. We're gonna add our sour cream to this, just a dollop. A dollop of the sour cream on top, like that. Now, cilantro. Huge fan. A lot of people aren't, but I am. Look at this. This is unbelievable. It looks delicious, it smells delicious, and we're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil on the top of this. It's ready to go. That's ready to eat. It smells good, it looks delicious, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And I'm grateful to be the host of this show, the show that I used to watch when Ed hosted the show. And a lot of you people out there already love this show. Well, we're bringing it back, and I'm gonna be your host, and we're gonna have more delicious food, more people coming in. This is gonna be great. I'm your host, Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And I'm taking your taste buds on a culinary journey.